We are live now?
We are live now, bro.
All right. Carlito, I see you there in the chat, bro. I already told you to bring your ass. Get in here. The the link is in the chat.
Carlito's that dude, man. He's that
Yeah.
dude.
John is commenting from the shower as we speak. He's working on getting his ass in here too.
John, John's Comics for Kids?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
it's my boy.
Love me some John.
Dude, I've seen you in person more than any you and JP, I think.
JP Buddy
I mean,
Collect.
yeah, I think I've seen JP more than anyone else.
I've seen
Um,
JP a lot because he's in
yeah,
Missouri and I'm in Kansas. So
yeah, no, but yeah, no, but John I've seen twice, and just two random times I wound up going to California, which I don't stay away from California on purpose, but it's just never been a place I went to until uh 2000. Yeah,
I've never
that means
been.
it's been.
I've never been.
Oh, dude, it's nice, man. I went. San Diego is where I was at. It was. I like San Diego, man. I could. That was when I went there for a thing for my mom, and it was like the week before the San Diego Comic Con.
Oh shoot, dude, that would have been sick to go to.
Yeah, dude, it was um, and dude, the whole city was like vibing and getting ready for it,
Oh yeah.
and like I left the day before it started. It was not not a plane ride I wanted to get on to leave the city right before that.
No, no. And you've gone to C2 too, so you've been to some big cons.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't really need a con to be much bigger than C2E2. Like that, I just, dude, I want on-site grading to be a thing again. Like after the
Yeah.
pandemic started, CDC got rid of on-site grading for the most part, and they replaced that business with their mail-in signings.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah, and hey, John's saying not many people meet up with him willingly. That ain't true, man.
Is he still in
Like,
school? Is what I want to know. When is he out? It should be pretty soon because I know California goes way later.
are you off for the summer?
I am. I've been out since March 22nd.
Oh wow! All right.
It's been
Hey,
pretty nice.
Kennethsburg. Hey,
Okay.
like I'm gonna ask you I hope that this isn't an awkward question to ask. Like you said, March 22nd.
Sorry, May 22nd.
Oh God, I thought you like got like fired from the school. Like,
No, I'm sorry. I meant May 22nd.
May 22nd makes way more sense. Kennethsburg, good to see you, man. I know
May
Burke
20.
already said hi to you.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, he's an administrator now. I'll tell you, on New Year's Eve, my we went to my wife's friend's New Year's Eve party, and he's a teacher, and he is like good friends with one of my high school teachers who was there, and I hadn't seen her in like 20 years, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Ron, what up, bro?" That's my
Hey, Ron,
boy,
what's up,
hey,
dude?
Ron. But yeah, no, I bumped into my old teacher, Miss Zimmerman, 20 years after the last time I'd seen her. And dude, the last time she had seen me, dude, I was a hot mess. I was I was not a good student. I wasn't like disruptive to class and like, but I just there was a point in school where I'd kind of like given up on trying to be good at school, and I would just like straight sleep in the classroom and like on the floor and shit. I didn't care.
Damn, dude. Damn, bro. I think you'd like my class because so I teach photography 1 and 2, but mostly just 1. I teach 21st century journalism, so we do like some law stuff and some writing and some photography and Photoshop, and we do some video editing. And then I have a video class where I do just all shooting video and editing video, and then yearbook and newspaper. So like, my class is pretty fun.
Nice. No, so the teacher I'm talking about was actually she was the teacher for our local news channel.
Oh,
So we
nice.
had like and maybe every school does this now, but we had like a news channel just for our school,
Yeah.
and so I would like read like the morning announcements every day and whatnot, and yeah, it was dude. There ain't nothing like having like a big error, when you're talking, and like everyone that you go to school with sees it first period, and then you gotta hang out with all them some bitches the rest of the day, not get it.
Right, right. Well, and now the thing is that that's it's not as big of a deal because only like 10% of the people are paying attention. Everyone else is just on their phones.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I wish I had a cell phone back in high school. That would have been so fun.
Right, right.
Oh my god, dude. And I don't mean like the cell phones we had when I was in high school. It's like the best feature was playing that snake game. But
Yes, yes, I agree with all of that.
no, I mean like I want like my current Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in my pocket while I'm in high school. Oh my god, dude.
I have an iPhone, and that would be pretty fun to have back then for sure.
But I'd want everyone else to have a phone too. I wouldn't want to like have the unfair
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Of course.
what fun is a cell phone if no one else has a cell phone? But
Oh, for sure, for sure, for
so
sure.
man, hey, what's I don't watch any YouTube lately, man. What have you been up to on your channel lately?
Well, I just got remonetized after a year, which is awesome.
Wow.
So people can join the channel now and be channel members. I've changed it. I used to have 3 different tiers. Now I just have one tier, and it's $1.99 if anyone just wants to support the channel. And they get shout outs in the videos, and emojis and stuff like that. Just real simple. I used to do like higher tiers and all of that. Um, but I don't want to be like feeling like I need to put out a bunch of content and feeling like I need to get a bunch of stuff to give away. And especially if like this past week, if like there was a big emergency that we had, like I don't want to feel bad that I wasn't doing stuff for the channel. And so I'm going more now for just making content that I like. Um, but yeah, things are going well. Things are going well, and I'm going to be putting out more stuff. My sister is in town, but that doesn't mean
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
not doing stuff. So
your Minnesota sister?
she no longer lives in Minnesota, but yes, that
That's
is the
right.
sister.
I told her she's best stepping.
Yeah, she only lived like 30 minutes from your house. We hung out a couple of times.
Yeah,
You drove into her neighborhood that one time, actually.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, we went to that issues needed comics.
I like that place. That is my favorite place there because it's right down the street and it's a pretty good shop. Um, but no, she doesn't live there anymore. She lives in Texas now.
Okay.
And yeah, she'll be here for about another week or so. So
Right on, dude.
what about you, man? What's going on with you, man? It's this first live in a while.
Yeah, no, man, I couldn't tell you, man. I work a lot. Um and the wife is sick right now, so she's like, hey, Ron,
What up?
what up? What up, dude?
I'll be right back.
All right.
All right,
You give me the thumbs
love
up
it,
when you're good to go.
love it. It's like
All
when
right.
you call someone, you
I had to
immediately
turn
say,
off
"I
the
gotta call you
YouTube.
back."
Oh, dude, yeah.
What's going on, Bert?
What up, dude? How are you?
Not bad news.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
No, dude, that's great, dude. When someone calls your ass and then they're like, hold on a second, like Bitch, get yourself ready to talk to me before you call me. What the fuck? What do you mean? Hold on a second.
Wasn't expecting to be on that quick.
Oh yeah, I'm quick with it. I just was it? Yeah, it was last weekend I saw you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, went over and had some drinks.
What'd you guys have?
I
Beer.
had this yeah, beer.
I drank this
We-
garbage. Bush latte.
Yeah, what are you
I
drinking
like-
that for, anyways?
That's an empty. I had it. My brothers brought it and left it, so I drank it.
Okay.
All right, Matt, I got this 5-year-old Ardbeg.
Ew. Delicious. What do you
I
drink
Not
on,
the
Bert?
worst, not the best.
Just Coors Light or a Blue Moon. Just something simple.
Well, go grab one.
I don't have any.
Oh,
I'm not a big alcohol drinker, man. I'm just not. So
that works.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think Aaron really probably only drinks when I go and see him.
I don't drink unless George is involved.
For those of you watching that don't know, my name is George.
and I know his last name. as
Oh,
well.
say it.
Yeah,
Say
funny, me
it. Say
too.
it. Say it. No, I want. Yeah, Burke said it.
Because I remember that's your.
I'll
that's your
even tell you
email.
his address.
Oh, hey, easy, Tiger.
I have forgotten his address, but it's in
So have I.
Shakopee.
Yeah, Shakopee.
Yeah.
You said it right, Burke. I like to call it Shakopee.
Yeah, me too. That or the way my cousin's ex-husband always said Wayzata instead of Wyzetta.
Oh, dude, Minnesota's got some dumbass sounding cities. Like,
Have you seen the names of Pennsylvania cities?
I've been to a few of them. I
Oh,
went
there's
there for
one,
work a couple years ago.
Sexcock City or something like that. Or
Hey,
something.
hey,
Oh, number.
you better verify that before you say sex cock on my channel. All right, I don't want. We're gonna get some like national campaign like banning Pennsylvania from the union, and like you mispronounced it and it wasn't even spelled that way. Like you're gonna start something.
They're in competition. They're in competition with Florida, man. So it might not be a bad thing to ban them.
Wow, I don't like banning things. Oh yeah, no, we're on my channel, so Bert can act up on my channel.
If I
John
wanted
is
to, I
saying-
absolutely could. I'm trying to get my computer to work right now. No, yeah, we're on his channel. We're good, man. We're totally
Yeah, yeah.
good.
Bert can act a fool. Hey,
I
Biggie, what do you mean? Hold on, Burke. What do you mean? Kobe is a big Minnesota guy. Yeah. All right. What were you saying, Burke?
I was gonna say that I should put up a TV behind me of some wrestling, so that way you can get in trouble like Comic at 84.
Oh my God, dude. Dude. You know what bummed him out the most about that is that happened right before StreamYard came out.
Mm.
Because you remember Google, like
Hangouts.
Google Hangouts like ended, and like everyone like no one could really figure out how to stream. They were trying to find out all these ways, and then StreamYard popped in and saved everyone's ass, and it's better
Yep.
than Google Hangouts. So
Oh, it's like 10 times better.
no, oh Biggie, that was Denver that happened in, and I'll just say it publicly. I'm never one to say that I doubt a victim, except for that exact case.
You talking about Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, dude, I don't
Oh,
think
100%. Yeah, I doubt that 100%.
no, he was being a bad human being, a bad husband that night.
Oh, for sure.
But he definitely No, man, that dude. There is an old wrestling group that named the Primetime Players. It was on WWE, and they had a guy like their gimmick is like they're like street thugs or whatever, right? And they had this hype guy that would be ringside throughout the entire match, and he would stay on the microphone. Hey, Dope Comics, how you doing, man? Um, and he would stay on the microphone the entire time and like hype them up the entire time. And then at one point he said they were in Denver, and he said, "Oh, my boy over here is more unstoppable than Kobe Bryant in a Colorado hotel room."
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, that was not a good one. Oh, I see someone else is backstage, and I'm trying to get you in here, but there we go. Carlito.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What up, dude?
Hey, Ron. Pleasure to be on stream with you.
Are you sleepless?
Me?
Yeah, or is that a t-shirt?
No, my guns are just so big that it looks like
Dude.
I'm sleeveless.
You're fucking huge.
I love it.
Oh, John. How you guys doing, man?
Dude, we're doing well. We're
I
doing
can
well.
see you're all suntanned and smiling. And how was
Well-
the concert?
Amazing.
Well, wait, what concert did we go to?
Justin Timberlake.
JT.
He's still around?
He is. He's still around. He just put out a new album a couple months ago. Sold out, and it was interesting because it was like all different like ages, people, men, women, gays, straight, couples, non-couples, families, different races. It was he can appeal to anyone, and it was a lot of fun. I put up a video on my shorts and on Instagram of my concert. It was like a vlog. It's like a 1-minute vlog type thing. It was pretty cool.
Dude, Timberlake, I can fuck with him. Like I used to hate Justin Timberlake. Like back when he was in NSYNC, I hated anything that was boy band related.
I love NSYNC, but go on.
Well, no, I didn't like boy bands. Like I thought it just wasn't my thing. And eventually, like he won me over, and like I'm not like I don't like download all his music and listen to it, but like I respect the dude, and like if a song of his comes on, I can check it out.
Yeah, it was by far the best concert I've ever been to. It was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Look, Burt fam up here dropping. Burt
I was just
F-bombs.
gonna say the F-bomb already.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Like we're down on my channel. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean?
Awesome, man.
But yeah,
have some fun and do some swearing.
There you go.
So I actually felt really bad about going to that because we had some family emergency stuff going on. But my wife gave me the okay to go. She's like, "There's no reason for you to be here. I'm just sitting here."
Best wife ever.
Best wife ever.
What lab created her?
What's that?
What lab created her? Wives aren't normally that understanding.
She's amazing. She's amazing. So I went to the concert, came back the next day, and she came home, and it's been good. Things have been good. So
Sweet. And she likes green olives, so we know she's cool.
she does.
Sorry, better than my wife.
And she has an amazing birthday.
Same birthday as you, right?
That is
215.
correct.
Wow,
Yep.
coincidence.
You know what's interesting is the guy that I went to the concert with. He has the exact same birthday as my daughter. Just in different years, obviously. So,
Oh my
I
god!
don't know. I think my youngest
crazy.
daughter has the best birthday out there.
let's hear it.
It's my birthday, August 31st.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was his daughter.
She was my
was
birthday
so-
present.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Hey, Carlito, what's behind you there?
What's up?
It's a death stroke.
Oh, that's just a screen with a couple images on there. So
Ah, what did I do? Shit,
you made your head big.
I wasn't going for that. Oh,
He's
I don't
been
know how
known
to
to have a
fix
big head.
You just click his picture, the big one.
Oh, you talking about Caitlin Clark
Now
over my
drag
shoulder
his
here?
to yours.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Just drag his frame to your frame.
Well, here's the deal. I'm running this on my phone.
Oh,
there we go. And but I'm getting the hang of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome behind you, man.
Deathstroke, baby. Sick. I like that one too. That
What's your
one's actually on my
what's
phone
your favorite
background.
version of Deathstroke? Who is your Deathstroke?
Do you mean in the comics or in
No.
the
I'm
movies
sorry,
or
live action.
live action? I mean,
Is it the one
so I know everyone dogs the costume, but I got to give it to my man Manu Bennett on Arrow. He was my, and they changed some of the story too, but
he's just a badass, dude. Yeah. They did change the story because everything had to happen on the island.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and the Mirakuru stuff and all that is different, but
So
yeah.
so John had a comment here saying, "Don't worry, George, you'll get the hang of this StreamYard thing after a few more years." I used to be a StreamYard Pro when I used it on my PC. I run it all off my phone now.
It's weird off the
And-
phone, not gonna lie.
It is very weird off the
It's
phone.
weird.
Hey, Gamers, what's going on, brother? But yeah, it definitely works weird on the phone. And when I'm a guest on someone else's StreamYard, it's perfect. But yeah, when you're trying to host it, like for one, the screen that I'm looking at with you guys is so tiny. For well, I'll show you what I got. I'll show you my setup. I'm really proud of it. I love how it works, except for when I'm hosting. So if y'all can see, like my phone clips up here, and I've got it on this computer monitor. I have a cord that goes into my phone and just puts it on my monitor. So I'm not like running it off the screen on my phone. I've got a full like 24-inch monitor here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love it. It works really good for being a guest on someone's StreamYard. But being the host, it could be a little bit better.
Dude, that's kind of like how my setup was when I used to go on Burke's stream back before I got a PC, a cool PC and shit. It's funny.
Well, I'm a big believer in. I love mobile technology, so I try and do as much as I can without owning a PC. And dude, I can get pretty far without it. Like I've got one, but I'm telling you, like the camera on my phone is better than any webcam, and the connectivity is better. But yeah, I just gotta. Hey, you want to see my next CGC submission?
Hey,
do.
why not?
All right, that's some comic book stuff, right? All right, it's nothing important. Dude, now that CGC does the 9.8 pre-screen and you don't have to have like a minimum, like I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna send in a bunch of Scarlet Spider books I need for my registry. So I got this Web of Scarlet Spider #4. Then I'm gonna hit him with this Web of Scarlet Spider #2. Then they're all Scarlet Spider. Sorry, guys.
No, that's cool, dude. I love it.
Why are you gonna be
Spectacular
sorry for
Scarlet
that?
Spider.
That's awesome.
Well, I know it just doesn't make for riveting content. These obscure Scarlet Spider books that no one's ever seen before.
I enjoy it because I haven't seen probably 90% of what you show. So
This one is just a cover slab for me, but I really like this cover. Hey, Bub, what's going on, man? My
Bub,
Kentucky
what's
Blue
up, dude?
Blood.
all right, unpin the link so he can't join.
No, Anyone can join.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Anyone is welcome.
Love you, Bob.
Everyone is welcome. All right, but yeah, there's a cool Scarlet Spider cover. I really like that image for some reason. So slapping that little bastard. And then this one's actually a key. It's the first appearance of Joystick. So, and but dude, here's the deal. Like, I didn't want to submit any raw books. I'm trying to build up the registry on CGC for my Scarlet Spider collection. Aggressively relaxing. What's going on, man?
100%.
But I they need to be 9/8, and I don't want to submit random books and get a bunch of slabs back that are like 9/6, 9/4, 9/2. So now that CGC will let you submit 5 books and pre-screen them, and they don't slab them if they're not 9/8, that is perfect. So I'm very excited about that.
I'm going to ask you your opinion on
Awesome.
9/9 stuff with CGC, since you're like a big 9/8 guy.
Oh, dude, I mean, I don't care about it. Like, I know people are complaining that there's a lot of 9/9s coming out now. Did they let you pre-screen for that?
They said they were going to. I don't know if it's a thing or not.
Does that mean
Okay.
9/8s are going to keep going down? Sweet.
I don't know. Do you think they will? Do you guys think so?
At least for
Well-
the moderns, anyway.
I think that there are books that they make now that are like the condition of, like, the cover is of a stock that it invites a 9/9 or a 10.
Right.
You know, like, and those books that are coming out, I don't care for. I don't want them. So we get a bunch of 9/9s on the market, fantastic. Like, I'm not going for it.
I
Right.
got you.
Hey, Ron, you got a 9/8 over there, don't you?
Somewhere. It's somewhere in that area.
Well, go get it, you little bastard.
Oh, I gotta get up.
Yeah.
I got a 9/8 right here.
Oh, yeah. What's that? Is that the Burke fan variant?
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
Signed by me right there.
Oh, hold on now. Let's yeah, there you go.
Boom.
Signed by me.
Fantastic.
Hashtag Burke fan.
Ooh, I could get mine verified now.
Dude,
You can.
could.
I should send it in. Nah, I don't want to do that. I like to have the raw one of that.
So, yes, sir.
Dude, I was so proud of you when you got that on your for your channel, dude.
That was awesome.
I appreciate that.
All right, hey, Ron, what do you got
Oh,
there? It's
You get to
backwards,
see
you
the back
bastard.
cover.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. That's a pretty expensive book.
Yeah, it was a birthday present from George.
Yeah, so I forget how much that's worth now, but when I bought it raw and sent it in to get graded, and then by the time it came back and I gave it to him, I saw it was like a $500 book. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's got my buddy Mike Becker just got one raw, and it's like crazy expensive.
Yeah,
What's
no,
so
it,
special about it? I'm clueless on that book.
John Berthal on the cover.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and like, and it's there's not a lot of them out there, and
What book number is that? Punisher 1?
it says on the label.
218.
Okay, so raw, that book is like $140.
Damn. Must
What
be
about it
pretty
then?
limited, huh?
What about in the 9/8?
I'm looking right now. Hold on one second. My
Woo!
computer is going to like random websites, and this is one of them. You can get a Punisher 218 for, holy crap. You need to get that signed.
Hey, AR, what beer is that? I'm not familiar with the brand of beer Thor was drinking in
$450 in a 9/8.
in
Nice.
450.
signed,
Good God.
it's 1,400.
Jeez.
But it might cost you a good 800 or 900 to get that signature. Like,
For real, right?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There's this
I'll hold him at gunpoint for the signature. I grab my
This,
bug assault.
Sorry, man. I keep interrupting you. God dang it.
Go ahead.
Idiot. I'm an idiot. Well, I was just gonna say there's a Batman 89 #1, a Matina variant, signed by Michael Keaton on eBay for like $1,250, and I keep
Jesus.
watching it, hoping there'll be like a discount on it or something. But I'm like, God, I don't know why I want that so bad.
dude, Keaton Batman is fun. Like, it, especially. Did you ever see the new Flash movie?
I did. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
honestly. I wanted to go see it a second time, and then before I knew it, it was already out of theaters. So
I'm
Yeah.
the odd man
Nobody
out.
else wanted to
Adam
go.
West was the best Batman for me.
Bert got some. Yeah, he did.
I did.
Nice.
No, I enjoyed the Flash movie. I really hated the CGI in that movie.
I really hate Ezra Miller, and yeah,
Yeah.
some of the CGI was a little bit rough, to say the
But
least.
when I got over Ezra Miller and the CGI, I did enjoy that movie a lot.
Gore
Hey,
Vidal.
Gore
I
Vidal.
also hate Ezra Miller, but
Yeah,
he-
he
he's a piece of crap person.
honestly, I think he really took down that movie to begin with, and then also
yeah,
James
yeah.
Gunn announcing that. I mean, come on, man, you got to wait until after that comes out.
Yeah,
to
for
say.
sure. Well, and also I feel like a lot of people were doing this with DC at the time. They were just refusing to go see anything DC because they thought DC sucked. But I'm to the point now where I don't even go see new Marvel movies
I don't
unless
either.
it's like Into the Spider-Verse, because all the Marvel movies have sucked. So I have no reason to go see it. I'll just wait for it to come to Disney Plus
I went
and
to
maybe even then not even see it. So
over the last 14 years or 16 years, I went to every Marvel premiere except for I think it was Ant-Man and the Wasp. I missed that night, and then the last one that I did that with was, I think, man, I want to
Spider-Man 3
say Far From Home right after
Yeah.
Endgame, and then after that I mean, I enjoyed Multiverse of Madness and then No Way Home too, but Eternals and Shang-Chi,
Oh man,
Eternals
Man.
is god awful.
yeah. I'm glad I didn't see Eternals in theaters though. So I'll
it
say
was
that.
sad that movie got made. Like, it really signified a drop in quality.
The
They just-
bones were there, but yeah, that was it. Everything else just
They had good actors.
yep.
Yeah,
Great
no, dude,
cast, great
the CGI
score.
in that movie was great. Like,
Oh, the CGI, yeah, it was fucking top notch.
dude, I loved how they portrayed super speed. Like, I
Yes,
really
yeah.
enjoyed that.
That was cool.
But yeah, no, they definitely, with James Gunn under the helm of DC, I really want them to bump up their CGI game. It needs to get a lot better.
It does.
And it'll
It
be
needs to be
nice. I mean,
Thanos level.
yeah, dude. Oh, it's Thanos, dude. Like that.
God, every time I watch that, and then I watch some of the newer films, I like the Marvels. I went and saw in theaters because
No,
I wanted
way.
to support it, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm not gonna listen to anything
I still
people were
haven't seen
saying. But good God, it was okay. Actually, it was probably better than Shang-Chi. I'm not gonna lie, at least for me.
dude, I hated Shang-Chi.
There were
That's
two.
fun, too.
The fight on the bus was awesome, and then the ending. But then, other than that, that chick wasn't funny. It just,
Yeah.
I don't know, nothing really landed.
Aquafina.
And I already hated what's his Trevor from fucking Iron Man 3. I despise that fucking character and what they did to the Mandarin. So that did nothing for me. I didn't find him funny, which is weird because I really love the actor. But
Oh, dude, when Ben Kingsley was announced to be the Mandarin, like, it was weird that he wasn't Asian.
Yeah.
But when you watch the trailers for
Dude,
that
the
movie,
trailer, fuck.
oh
I got goosebumps, man. The
yeah,
trailer just was awesome. And I remember going in, and then halfway through they do that switch on you, and it's just like my stomach dropped out. I'm like, what the
yeah,
fuck is this bullshit?
I was done with it when they
And
did
of
that.
course,
I was
it's Shane Black, so you know he's got to ruin every fucking franchise I love. But Predator. But
I don't know, I think it's a Disney thing. They like to ruin a good story.
yeah, I feel you on that, Biggie, for sure.
It's interesting
opportunity
because
there.
like it feels like everyone was like so high on Marvel and Disney, and even like Marvel people are just like they're just like, okay, yeah, everyone's right. These movies and shows have sucked.
Dude, like, I don't think people understand how much I was into it. I was in a freaking Marvel trivia crawl and all this other
Wow.
stuff, and like, dude, I don't know, man. They dropped off
Bad.
real
It
hard.
did.
no, and dude, you said the ending of Shang-Chi was good. I hated the ending.
Well, I said those were
I
the
think
two
he was
best
talking
parts. Was
about after
the
the
bus
end credits.
fight, right, and after the end credits, but.
Oh yeah, no.
And then the ending, the CGI was a little wonky, but I did think it was decent.
Yeah, when they, I hated that they fought a CGI. They had two CGI dragons. Was
Yeah.
the final boss battle like that? That really bothered me.
Yeah, they should use real dragons.
Yeah, dude. Look,
That would have been dope.
That would have been dope.
Or at least, well, I guess Stan Winston's no longer with us, but get some like partial animatronics or real effects or something. That would have been cool.
By the way, they're coming out with the new Ninja Turtles movie, live action. It better be fucking not a shitload of CGI. I'm about done with that. They need
Dude,
to go
AR,
back to
kick AR out of the chat. I don't know how
They
you
need to go
can.
back to the 90s style.
I
They
love
gotta
the
figure
new
it out,
Doctor
man.
Strange movie. That was the last
That's a strange movie. It was
bastion
bad.
of MCU movies that was good right there.
see, for
Well,
me,
I
like,
hope-
Turtles haven't been good since the 90s.
what'd you say, Aaron?
I said the Ninja Turtles haven't been good since the 90s.
Oh
Dude,
my
Perry,
God.
Perry, get out of here! God, I want to punch this guy so bad
Dude,
right
okay,
now.
that's one I forgot about. Is the Thor: Love and Thunder?
I forgot about that almost immediately after I left the theater.
I hated that
Never heard
so
of
I
much.
fucking despise that movie. Yeah, we know you're trolling, Perry. It's all right.
No, dude. Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, and you got to remember, like, I loved Thor Ragnarok.
I didn't
Like-
love it, but it was going up. I think like I really liked the first Thor. The second Thor, it was okay, but the third one was going up, and then Thor: Love and Thunder just crash and burn, man.
Oh my!
Awful. And then the waste of Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Like that character could have been so awesome. Perry, stop. He's just trying to get under my skin.
You don't
Dang.
like my opinion of the Thor movies.
It's probably like everyone else's. They probably think they're the worst, which is fine.
I'm looking at from a historical aspect because I'm a big history nerd.
And
Oh,
Thor
that's
is a
that's
fictional
different take,
character.
actually. Thor's what?
A fictional character. He has
No, he was
history.
a real god. You didn't know that, D?
Oh,
Fucking
well
take
then
that shit back.
Come on, man.
hey, then I prayed to my God of Thunder to clap my cheeks.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't think I have a blue wrench in here. Damn it, I was gonna kick Perry out. Fuck.
No, we don't ban people.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God! Now we could ban him. Go ahead.
See, I figured you'd be with me on that one at least.
I'll be honest, I did not like Ragnarok.
I didn't like it
Yeah.
at first because I thought when I came out of theater it was too jokey. But then on rewatches, I'm like, okay, it was actually. I think I was in a bad mood when I saw it in the theater or something.
Right.
I think they screwed up on Hell. She should have
Hella?
been half blue.
Hella.
Hell.
I don't know. She was kind of a one note, which I mean, there's not really much that she
Yeah.
could have done better. They could have maybe given her a little bit more, but I don't know.
No, dude, I thought it was a fun movie. I love that the Hulk was in that movie. And I love the soundtrack of that film a lot.
It is.
It was a good, it was a good buddy comedy movie. Like,
Yeah.
and that was something. What was that?
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that was something that Marvel used to do with some of their movies. Is like certain movies would be themed in a certain style.
Mm-hmm.
Like Winter Soldier was a spy thriller. Like I'm blanking on a lot of them, but like Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man was a heist movie.
Heist. Yeah.
You know, and I liked that like they would change up the style of the film, and it still weaved into their big universe. So
100%.
Yeah.
Then they just started going for let's make checkbox directors, and we already know what we want to do, and they have to follow it, and then it got crappy.
well, and that was the thing. Like if you have a great director, like and you don't let him direct, you just tell him what to do, then like anyone could direct it. Let's get Chat GPT to direct it for you. You'll be fine. I just touched a nerve on that one.
Just reminds me of the Acolyte, but we're not going to talk about that.
Mm.
Destroying Star Wars, destroying the MCU. Oh man.
So what is the Acolyte? I'm not up to date.
The Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kachung.
Not even worth talking. Whoa, Kachung. Damn. Good to see
No,
you.
dude, I'll give you the unpopular opinion here. I am not gonna argue that this is a good movie, but I did not watch Thor: The Dark World and hate it. Like
No, it's
was
not.
like-
Yeah.
it was a filler movie.
Yeah.
And that's weird that there are filler movies out there, but it was fine.
Well, I mean, literally, when Captain Marvel was released, it was a filler movie.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
And dude, I'm into Kat Dennings like that.
Oh
I'm-
yeah, dude. I was kind of sad when they kind of did away
When
with
she
Natalie Portman and Kat Dennings, just kind of pushed
She
them off
has
the
the
side.
features that I like.
And I also
Yeah.
liked Luis on Ant-Man, and then he just kind of disappeared after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I mean, the first time I saw him and he was doing the whole story and like repeating, like hyper conversational about what was going on and stuff, I was a little annoyed, but it really kind of grew on me and I miss it.
dude. Yeah, Biggie's got a good point. And the last Guardians movie was really good.
Yeah. Actually,
You
that
want
did
some-
come after Doctor Strange, didn't it? So yeah, the Guardians was the last good one.
You know
I
what's
did not
weird?
see I started watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I got halfway through it, and I just had to turn it off. I didn't think it was very good. And I'm
Really?
sure I'm in a minority, but I did not like it.
I saw
Oh,
that in the theater, not opening weekend. I think I waited a couple weekends, but
Dude, I really enjoyed that movie.
yep.
I've only seen it once though, and
Yeah,
I
me
should check it out again. Like I usually watch every movie I like multiple times, but
Yeah.
it's it goes really hard at trying to tug at your heartstrings.
It did. It worked on me, so I don't know. Maybe I'm in
No,
the
dude,
minority, but
Dude, no, I cried in the first Guardians movie. The ending scene where like his mom is like
yeah.
reaching out to him, like, and it's actually Gamora, like, dude, that shit got me. Like, I was like, I wasn't expecting it either. Like, oh, what the hell is that? Why did I cry?
Dude,
And then,
I got to give James Gunn credit because before him, I never gave two shits about Guardians of the Galaxy.
So that's what I'm hoping he can do for the DCU.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because
I really do.
Because let's be honest, DC has characters of higher value than most.
Oh yeah,
of
and their
Marvel-
stories are on. Let's just be honest here. Most of their stories are better.
Most of the
than
best
Marvel's.
comic book stories were DC stories, right?
Yep.
And so if he can do that with a bunch of throwaway characters of Guardians of the Galaxy, I can't wait to see what he can do with like big name characters with the DC.
Exactly.
So That's what I'm excited about.
It's weird. In May, I rewatched all the 28 MCU movies that I own, and like 3 of them really stood out as like changing in ranking compared to when we were like in the Marvel goggles phase where everything was like awesome. But
my favorite is still Winter Soldier.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
everybody
by
says
far.
that, and
That's by far
that
the-
definitely moved up for me, but it's not even close to my favorite.
It's yeah, that's number one for me for
But
sure.
it's pretty awesome.
So what's your number one, Carlio?
Infinity War.
Okay.
And it's damn near perfect, and it gave the perfect ending. I mean, that was ballsy at the time to do that with everybody wanting their happy endings and everything wrapped up. And
Oh, man.
granted, you knew it was going to be a second part where some things get fixed, but also there's a lot that they lose, you know. So,
Mhm.
and then Endgame, God, so I think technically Endgame's not quite as good as Infinity War, but the heartstrings, I mean, the ice around my heart cracked a lot during that movie. So,
Dude,
give it credit.
I was in the unfortunate situation of seeing that movie the day after my mom's funeral, and I was so ready to just like cry anyways, and like that movie like fucked with me like on 100 different levels. Like the scene where Thor goes back in time and sees his mom, and he's like, "Oh, this is the day my mom dies." It's like, "Ah, fuck me, this is stupid." um, the Black Widow scene really fucked with me for certain reasons, and then Iron Man dying, like sorry for Endgame spoilers, like 5 years after the fact, but
That was
Right.
5 years ago. You're
Pretty
good.
sure almost everybody's seen it by now.
I haven't.
but yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
Aaron-
Aaron, too bad.
Hey, if you haven't seen it, then you meant to not see it, and you're okay.
I just haven't really gone to see movies in 9 years because the kids.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Other than
bring
that,
the
I don't
kids.
watch a whole lot.
So I think I saw Infinity War 5 times, and I saw Endgame 4 or 5 times. I can't quite remember on that one. Because I know I did go take a Uber, and I was a little inebriated one night to meet my buddy to watch it, I think. But I'm not sure on that. So it's 4 or 5 times on that one.
in
But,
the theater.
yeah, in the theater. Yep.
Holy crap, dude. That's impressive.
That's not even close to my number 1, though. So
What's your number
Oh,
one?
The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, that's the best movie. Comic book movie.
And actually,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is second, I think. And then Interstellar, and then probably Infinity War and Endgame.
dude, I really liked Interstellar. I put that in a list of movies that I can't watch a lot.
Really? I try to watch that at least once every couple months because it's my favorite movie of all time. So
Well, I know you're a big Nolan mark, so
He's
you're
a-
gonna,
Yeah, huge Nolan fan.
yeah, which I'm not mad at. Like,
I
but
should get a tattoo on my forehead.
dude,
Nolan.
no, I just very good movie, but it's a long movie,
Yeah, it is. It is.
and it's gosh, I don't know how to. It's kind of, and these are not the same movies in any way, shape, or form, but when there's a lot of story to tell and a lot of attention to be paid to a movie, I can't keep rewatching it. Like,
I get it.
Yeah.
You got more important stuff going on. I don't.
I need a little
so-
more action. I agree. But
Well,
though, I
and-
have been rewatching like all the old X-Men movies, and they hold up well, man. They really
Yeah.
do.
I need to go back and do that. Actually,
They hold up well,
Dude.
all of them.
the trailer for X-Men 3: The Last Stand is one of my favorite all-time movie trailers,
That
and
was a
I
great
hate
trailer.
the movie. And I hate the movie so much.
I didn't hate the movie, but it
Oh, I
wasn't.
hated it.
It wasn't as good as the first
They,
two.
they really
I'll give you that.
have. They really did Cyclops dirty in that entire trilogy. Though, If you
Fuck
go back and watch it,
Cyclops. Fuck
he's hardly in
Cyclops.
it at all, dude.
Cyclops can
I
lick
think they
balls.
did the Gambit dirty.
They did do Gambit dirty.
Oh yeah, they did do Gambit dirty.
But no, Cyclops. Are you kidding me? Did you watch X-Men '97?
Fuck Cyclops. No, I don't watch. I haven't
Dude,
watched.
he's-
I watched the old X-Men '97.
X-Men '97.
The
was
original.
Amazing. It was amazing.
I don't have Disney
Yeah.
Plus, so all I have is Prime
D-Rock,
left now. So
George, you've seen X-Men '97, right?
Dude, I watched it religiously.
Dude, he was
every
dropping
Wednesday.
spoilers. Come on, man. It's fucked up.
I'm just asking if you've seen this, if you've seen the new season.
Hey, and Cyclops is badass in X-Men '97.
He is, dude.
Yeah, they got to make him badass. Fuck Cyclops.
Dude, hey, you know what I really liked about '97? And this is not a spoiler, so you can hang out for this. It didn't heavily feature Wolverine, and I love Wolverine.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
I
But-
agree with that.
It was. I thought it was cool to leave him as kind of a background character. And
That sounds really dumb. Now I don't want to watch it, but continue.
yeah, no, it just. I think X-Men is so much more than Wolverine, and like that's something I think the X-Men movies kind of suffered from was like, oh, Hugh Jackman's great Wolverine, and then just nonstop Wolverine down your throat. Like,
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
think Wolverine got overused.
and I'll tell you, like my second favorite comic book movie of all time. I agree with Burke and Carlito. Dark Knight is my number one.
Mhm.
My second favorite is probably Logan.
Yeah, dude,
So-
that's in my top 3.
So I do love Hugh Jackman Wolverine, but the team of the X-Men is so much more important than just one character.
I'd agree with that, but I'd
Yeah,
say I don't
so-
like X-Men as much as I like Wolverine, so that's also a caveat there. But
I don't know. Dude,
Yeah,
watching X-Men '97 made me go back and watch other X-Men movies, and it makes me want to get more X-Men stuff.
I own those on bootleg Blu-ray. I bought them off some guy who like was making them like 10 years ago or something on eBay.
Bought him out of his trunk.
No, it was on eBay, but I mean, basically, yeah, with a digital truck, you know. But
Nice.
he's like,
No,
"Do you
dude.
want them chronological or do you want them in air the way they aired?" And I go, "I want them chronological." He's like, "All right, cool."
The X-Men, the animated series, dude, Watchmen is also a good one. And I'll get to that in a second. Cocoon, we're getting to Watchmen next.
Heck yeah, dude. That movie's great. I
Yeah,
need to buy that.
I bought the X-Men, the animated series in a bootleg version. God, it was probably like 15 years ago before. It was not available digitally anywhere. It wasn't
Right.
available on disc anywhere.
Well, it's on Disney Plus now, but it's still not
Yeah.
available on disc. I don't think.
No, you can buy they collected it eventually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but dude, the bootleg worked great, and I don't like buying bootleg products.
I
But,
don't either. But when it's not available, I mean, come on.
well, and
What
that's
else
my
you
thing.
wanna
Is
do?
like, yeah, like I wanted to rewatch it,
Yeah.
and there was only one way to do it, and it was bootleg, so I did it. But yeah, dude, Watchmen, the movie, which, and dude, some people are gonna hate me for saying this, but I loved the ending of the movie way more than the ending of the comic book.
I agree.
I thought it made so much more sense. It was, and here's the deal: like they had hindsight to rethink the ending,
I
and
agree with you on that.
and it's the same spirit of the ending of trying to rally the Earth against a common threat. But I liked the idea of it being Dr. Manhattan that they were rallying against. I thought that was a really cool twist. And yeah, it was. Now that was a movie. Another Watchmen had great trailers for their movie, and I thought that when I first watched it, I didn't like it. That was one that grew on me after a couple rewatches, and I was like, okay, this is actually really good. And,
Yes.
yeah.
I was just gonna bring that up, Kachung. I actually
Oh,
downloaded that song
Oh,
just
so did
because
I.
of that trailer, dude. It was awesome.
No, dude, that
Yep.
was a great trailer, and the movie is fantastic. I love the movie.
So besides
And-
that trailer, that Logan trailer with Johnny Cash, holy shit. Probably the two best comic book trailers of all time right there.
Dude, I'm still telling you,
Amazing.
Iron Man 3 and X-Men 3 have great trailers as well.
Iron Man 3
I just
trailer
hate
was good, but I just didn't like the movie.
the trailer for Iron Man 3, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, it's up there. It just sucks knowing the outcome is not
Yeah.
what they advertised. But
Absolutely.
actually,
And
I think it was a little bit of false advertisement. I don't know why Shane Black
I think the
does
trailer
that
hurt
shit.
the movie. The trailer hurt the movie because you thought you were getting a different film.
I agree. Yeah,
The trailer highlighted all the good stuff and left off the bad stuff.
dude, I got
No.
chills when Ben Kingsley was speaking as the Mandarin.
Oh, dude,
Like I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna be a showdown.
you can
It's like,
Google
fucking
Ben
bullshit.
Kingsley Mandarin and get all his lines in one little clip. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
They did try to retcon that later in some deleted scene or something, didn't they? Or like
Yeah,
an
no,
end
it was,
credits.
No, they did like a Marvel short, and it's called like Hail to the King or
That's
something
what
like
it
that.
was, Marvel short.
And like they're interviewing him in prison, which is kind of fun. And like the prisoners are all like, "Hey man, do the Mandarin voice." You would do it, and they would all laugh. They're like,
See, if they would have went, which is what I was hoping, the way of he actually played that character off and fooled Iron Man, but he actually was really the Mandarin, I would have bought that. But they didn't do that. They didn't go that way, so fuck that shit.
yeah, no. But hey, I was gonna say,
Yes, Biggie. Thank you. 100%.
absolutely,
Dude.
Iron Man 3 was a
100%.
toy commercial.
Fucking
Um,
that just describes it perfectly.
Um, what are your opinions of the Watchmen HBO Max show?
It was good for what it was, but there's like no rewatchability factor on it. I think it was well done. I think I enjoyed it. It was good, but there's just I don't know. I don't want to go back and rewatch it. You
Yeah.
know, and I'd watch the movie over again. So I don't know.
Well, it's a show is hard to rewatch if it's a lot, and Watchmen, the show was a lot. And they followed the ending from the comic book in the show.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Back to your
Yeah.
point earlier, I think that's why it probably wasn't as good as the movie.
yeah.
So
George, I appreciate you having me on, man, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey, Burke Nasty, go to bed, bro.
Burke Nasty needs to sleep.
I do. It's been a long week. So.
Put some lotion on that skin.
Hey, the skin is fine. He's going off his camera on his phone right now, and it's glowing a little bit more than it normally would.
I think it's starting to get a little dark. I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting
All
dark.
right. Oh,
in
there
here.
we
The lights are going on. I don't know what's going on. It's time to go to bed. Thanks for having me on, George. It's been too long. We need to do this again soon.
Dude, I'm down, man. Dude, I was going for like, God, I think like an hour, like waiting for someone to go on live so I could like jump in and join, and like no one did. And I was like, I better fucking just do it myself.
There you go. I was surprised to see the link that you sent me. I was like, what's going on?
Simon was on Spidey, Mad Spidey,
Yeah, no,
but he had kind of a full panel, so I was just watching in the background. I was doing shit, so.
Dude, if there's more than 4 people on the panel, it's too much.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I feel you. All right,
But Burke, you're doing that auction tomorrow, right?
I don't think so because my computer's not working. I'm not gonna do an auction or a live hangout on my phone because there's issues there. My computer's not working. So
I was gonna say if you do a live, I don't think I can join, but
Okay.
I'll definitely if you do an auction or whatever, I'll have the chat open in the background.
I'm gonna try to put out a video tomorrow. So
there you go.
Regular video. So.
Dude, never mind. I'm not gonna say
my whole
nothing.
trade paperback comic collection video is what I'm gonna try to put out tomorrow.
Ooh,
so
nice.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thanks for having me on, George. We'll see you later, brother.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
And then there were 3.
Yeah.
Now we're left with
The big 3. That's what's up.
So Kachung says, or aggressively relaxing says, giving Watchmen an ending like they did in the show and the dramatic ending of Rorschach in the movie makes me roll my eyes, missing the point, but they were fun. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I generally agree with that.
I don't remember the endings of those. I know I've
Yeah, you
watched
gotta-
the movies.
I don't really remember the one of the show, but I do remember the one of the movie.
The one in the movie worked for me a lot.
Yeah, that's probably why I remember.
Yeah. But dude, like, here's the deal. Like, I was not a huge fan of the source material. Like, it's a good read, but it didn't, like, some people that, like, inspired them, it's like one of their favorite all-time reads.
Yeah,
Um,
I wouldn't
and-
go that far either. But
no, but I mean, if that is, like, one of your all-time favorite reads, you don't want to see the ending change. Like, so I get that. Like, and I'll tell you, like, one of the things that people like hate like about one of my favorite movies, which is Man of Steel. They hated the end of the movie where Superman breaks Zod's neck.
I heard you talk. Who were you on the other day? Biggie.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah,
Biggie.
you were talking about that, and dude, I'm with you. Like, I mean, he really didn't have a choice. I felt.
No,
I mean,
like,
he was backed into a corner. There wasn't really. He tried not to do it, and he warned him and told him, and then he said he he had no other choice. So
well,
I think-
here's the
I don't know.
no, here's the counterpoint to that, and I agree with you. I agree with you, but here's the counterpoint: is it wasn't a documentary about a real thing. It's how they wrote the movie.
Yeah,
So they didn't have to put Superman in that position. They could have written it
True.
where he didn't need to do that. So I
That's true.
feel that. My biggest problem with Man of Steel was that he didn't save Metropolis.
I'm with you on that for 100%.
Metropolis
Yeah.
got leveled, that movie.
Destroyed.
and Superman is a big reason for it. Like he had,
So much so they addressed it in the later films, I think, didn't they?
yeah, they did. Like he was a threat.
All
Like,
the backlash.
and like for me, like there was that scene where he laser beamed the hell out of Zod's ship, and it crashed into like 12 buildings,
Yeah.
and it 9/11'd all of them. Like it was, like I think if I end that movie, I'd keep the Zod neck snap, but I would see Superman, like I would still have him be more powerful than the other Kryptonians because he's been on Earth longer, so he's got more juice in him. But I would see them getting the upper hand on him because he's constantly saving people,
Right.
and they're using that against him. And like so, I'd see him take a beating, but he's saving everyone. Like I think that would have been powerful. Like watching him just getting like devastated over and over again because he is saving everyone. That would have
Damn.
been so cool.
That would.
And then that final scene where he like breaks his neck, like you'd see how important it was for him to save lives, and then to take one like that, I think would have had more weight.
Yeah.
And so that's how I would have changed that movie. But the rest of the film, other than Metropolis getting absolutely wrecked, I love the entire film.
You know what's funny though? I think maybe it's just me, but rewatching the MCU, I realized in Winter Soldier and actually even the first Avenger, Cap killed a lot of fucking people. And nobody said a fucking peep about it, and yet he's supposed to be this Boy Scout. And Superman in Man of Steel kills one fucking guy who he had really no other choice to but do that in the script. Granted, they didn't have to write it like that, but they did.
No, I know.
And everybody loses their fucking minds, like the Joker says. It's like, I don't know, in hindsight, it's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Granted, Disney does it in a way where you don't see their deaths and you don't really recognize it. It's not blatant in front of your face, but it happens. Because I was paying attention this rewatch around, so, and it's like, huh, that's weird. Nobody says anything about that, but, and especially in Endgame later, it's like, we don't trade lives, and I'm thinking back on, Winter Soldier and First Avenger. I'm like, Civil War. I'm like, I don't know. It seems like there were maybe a few lives traded there, but
Dude, Winter Soldier had one of my favorite quotes of all time, and then I want to get to Kachun's comment.
dude, Kachun's comment, fucking fire. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I had to reread it because I almost had an answer till I reread it.
Oh, no, for in the Winter Soldier, Nick Fury tells Captain America, "We take the world the way it is, not the way we want it to be." It's
Dude,
one of my favorite fucking lines.
that is
of
one of the
all
best
time.
fucking lines right there.
I
100%.
tell those
I
people-
noticed that more on my rewatch than I did the first time around. But
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
tell that to people all the time. Like when people get into like when we're talking about real world events and or we're talking like we're at work or
Right.
something impactful and like people like yeah but and they like hypothetical you and like yeah that's cool, but I'm talking about what we have in front of us
Reality.
right now,
Yep.
not what I wish we had in front of us
Right.
right now. Like if we want this, let's work towards it, but that's not what we have right now. We have this load of dog shit in front of us, so we got to deal with that. All right, so how do you feel about movies with huge twists? How do you rank them as a rewatch? Does it dethrone them as possible classics?
Can
For
I go
me,
first? Oh, go ahead.
yes.
No,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, no. I insist.
100%. It does affect it, and it does affect how I rank them. And there's been some where like knowing the twist makes it to where I wouldn't say it's almost not rewatchable, but I just don't feel like watching it because it's like it destroys the whole experience kind of knowing the twist. And a lot of those are M. Night Shyamalan movies, but
Well, and some
there's
of
other
them,
ones
some
out there
of,
too.
some of them are Christopher Nolan movies. Like
Ooh, I highly disagree on that. But go
no,
ahead.
with big plot twists.
I mean, maybe Memento, kind of. I haven't
Memento
really
is a-
watched that as much. I mean, I know John's gonna hate me, but it's fantastic. It's expertly well done, but I just don't find myself wanting to rewatch it after the 2 times I've watched it. So
well, and then Inception like had twists in it that you weren't ready for.
yeah,
Like for me, like the plot twist, if you get to the movie without having it spoiled, makes the movie incredible when you see it.
yes,
If it's done right, it does hurt the rewatch, but the rewatch can be fun as you see all the clues that you missed because you were just
Yes.
involved in the story.
Or
So-
if you watch it with someone who's never seen it before.
Oh yeah, then you're
That's
sitting there
also
like,
I don't know why I'm like huge on that. Like I love sharing that experience with other people. So
oh dude, you know what I love more than anything, and when I say love, I mean fucking hate, is when you're trying to like show someone like an amazing movie, and then like they like get up and like start cooking in the kitchen, or they like walk
Oh.
away for 10 minutes, and you're like, motherfucker, I had to pause this.
I can't
If
even
you
be in the
miss
same room
everything-
with someone doing that shit.
Oh my lord, dude! Like
So that's why you don't visit me very often.
we don't watch movies ever, so that's not a problem for us.
I have not seen Pandorum, but I should really watch that. Identity, I was not a fan of. I knew the plot twist going in because I just guessed it, and my brother hated me for that because we saw it in the theater. But
Dude, hey, Thunderhouse Design, Fight Club, the twist was
Yeah.
great the first time, but watching it and knowing, yeah, like that. And I love Fight Club, but yeah, the twist does add to that movie. I'll tell you,
I
And-
thought
and-
you said it didn't. I was gonna say I'm actually the opposite of what he's saying. So
Oh, it kept bugging me about Fight Club with all the little quick flashes of stuff that
Fight Club
kept
just
bugging me.
the first time I saw it, I was amazed, and then after that, it just dropped off for me. I don't know why. Everybody loves it, so I'm not knocking it, but
I'll tell you, one of the bigger plot twist movies of all time was The Sixth Sense.
yes,
And,
I love that
You know,
movie.
And I
great,
did too.
great movie. It's hard to rewatch it unless, like I said, it's with someone who hasn't seen it.
And I'll tell you, that movie got spoiled for me
Ooh,
before I watched it, and that
That
was
sucks.
tough. Like,
that sucks.
I really wish I could have seen that for the first time without the plot twist. Like,
Dude, that
being
really
spoiled.
sucks, man. That couldn't have been a great experience the first time.
That happened on a school bus. I was in high school when that movie came out, and
Yeah.
that was a tough one.
I think I actually saw it opening night, I want to say, because I was a huge Bruce Willis fan back then. So
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, I'm going. And then M. Night Shyamalan, I think, no, Signs was later, but I think, I don't know, the trailer or something got
yeah.
me hooked on this. So I'm just like, okay, I got to see this. So
I love the movie Signs. Like that.
Signs is great, man. I actually
Yeah.
think that one has more rewatchability than Sixth Sense, but
Absolutely.
maybe it's just me.
Well, it doesn't have the huge plot twists. Like
True. True.
I love the idea of, hey, alien invasion, the world is getting fucked. Let's see it from one family's perspective and them only. And they weren't involved in saving the world. You know what I mean? Like, so,
That's true.
like, you look at, God, what's the Tom Cruise movie? It was a remake.
Oh, Vanilla Sky.
No.
Oh.
The Alien invasion movie.
Oh, War of the Worlds.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
It was
Um,
okay. I like the
no,
original, but
It was okay, and like it is what it was, but
yeah.
they also played like a huge part in the world's story. Like they were
Well, that's
everywhere.
where the original broadcast of it was too, though.
Yeah, but I mean
Oh, dude, the original. I wish I would have been there
Yeah,
for
the
that.
old radio program. That's like
Damn.
the top for War of the Worlds for me.
Yeah.
but for me, like I liked Signs better than that movie because like they just stayed home and they boarded up their house and they didn't overshow the aliens. Like, and they could have. They had the budget for it, but it was you didn't get to see the alien until the very end of the movie. And then, like, I like that Destiny theme at the end of it, where the water glasses everywhere. Like, why do you keep drinking a sip of water and leaving it there? And dude, swing, Meryl, swing. Like, and then he starts. Oh, I love that shit. Dude, I wanted to beat an alien's ass with a baseball bat after.
Dude, that also has one of the creepiest alien scenes at like glimpses ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's real quick and it's a blink and you miss it, but it's stuck in my head ever since I saw it in the theaters. And a lot of people our age are the same way. They're like, God damn, that's so creepy, man. Just like real quick and yeah, alien. But
See, I like how you never actually saw what the terror was until towards the end of the movie.
Right.
Because the suspense that really makes the movie good in that case.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of modern movies are lacking is now there's some horror that is actually taking advantage of this, but most like general modern films are lacking the they're being too descript and too forthright in their imagery and stuff, and so there's no mystery. It's just all right there and kind of negates the value of
and when it comes to movies like that, the human brain craves suspense and mystery.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, there was a scene in that movie where Joaquin Phoenix is watching a news broadcast and they're like,
Yes.
hey, we think we saw a footage of the alien, and like the suspense in that scene where he's just watching TV.
Yep.
It's not like an alien that he sees in front of him, and he's yelling at the kids in the scene, like, "Vamonos, vamonos, get out of the way!" And then like all of a sudden, like they pause it on the alien, and like his reaction is like what a human being would have had
Exactly.
watching a video footage of an alien. Like, it was so cool. I love that movie so much.
Yep. 100%.
And I'll tell you, like, this is another part of it, and this is that was like before like Mel Gibson turned into a real fucking asshole. Like, yeah, like dude, I was such a like you know how you just said you were a Bruce Willis fan?
Mm-hmm.
So I was that with Mel Gibson. Like I was a big Lethal Weapon fan.
Dude, I can relate, man. That was one of the first action movies I ever watched with my dad. So yeah, I'm there, man.
Yeah, and like is this such a cool character, and I loved him to death. And man, he just got weird.
You realize Danny Glover was basically our age when he said he was too old for this shit?
Yeah, dude. I know what the fuck
Isn't that
you mean.
crazy?
No. It's not crazy at all. It was crazy back then.
Right, yeah,
Like,
that's what, yeah.
why is he too old? And then I get that old, and now I'm like, oh my god, I get it. Like, dude, I walked up the steps 3 times today. That was bullshit,
That's
you know.
crazy.
And oh my god,
I had to get up from a chair and it wore me out.
oh bro, like, dude, dude. No, I'll tell you, like, so in my home, in my house, my wife usually mows the lawn. Um, it's not her chore or anything, but she just likes to mow the lawn, or she cares more about the lawn than me, so
Gotcha.
she'll do it like, and while I'm still at work or whatever. But she hurt her knee recently, and she'll be okay. But like I was like, hey, I'll mow the lawn, and I took care of it. Dude, that shit wears me the fuck out. Oh my god, I hate mowing the lawn. And I always grew up my whole life living in apartment buildings. I never had to mow the lawn, dude. And hey, I think Aaron's heard the story. So like the first like 8 or so times after me and my wife bought this house that the lawn needed to be mowed, the wife mowed it. Um, and then one day I noticed the lawn was a little long, and she was out like shopping with her mom, and I was like, yeah, I'll mow the lawn this time. I'll be a human being. And I didn't know how the lawnmower worked. I didn't know that there was this lever that you pull that pulls the lawnmower forward. So I mowed like 80% of the lawn by pushing it through by hand. And my wife comes home and finds me laying in the yard. Like, and I'm not like being funny or dramatic. Like, I thought I was dying. Like, it was so physically exerting to push the lawnmower. And I kept going just because my wife would mow the lawn. And then she'd like come inside and be like, hey, and then be like, hi. And then like, now it's my turn to do it. And I'm going to die
Right.
mowing the lawn. So I had to keep going until I physically could not.
Papa Wheelie.
Yeah, probably. Hey, bro. Yeah, we're still on, brothers. We're not. I actually think we're gonna get rolling out of here soon. I've got sleeps to catch up on and whatnot.
Sleeps.
But yeah, dude, mowing the lawn is a bitch. But dude, hey, once she showed me how to use the lawnmower properly, I was like, oh, I still hate it, but like I don't hate it as much.
Sure.
See, and I don't
Yeah.
mind it, but then again, I also got a rider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that'll
That'd be
do it.
nice.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll make you not hate it as much.
Put the
I always had
earbuds
to
in,
push,
crank up the rider, and
Yeah, dude,
I
mowing the
don't hear
lawn for
nobody
you,
complain.
no, mowing the lawn for you is fun. Mowing the lawn for people that don't get to sit down and steer a steering wheel, it sucks.
I haven't mowed the lawn. I've only done the lawn once this year so far. Carol's been doing it while I'm at work.
Oh yeah, Carol's
With the
his
push
mother-in-law with the put. Now Carol's a badass though. She really is. She's badass.
Understatement.
I'm pretty blessed. My job's pretty physical, so mowing lawns ain't that bad. But
My job's kind of physical too.
Yeah,
I mean,
Aaron's
I'm
a
on my
mechanic.
feet, running around all day. So
Yeah.
My
know.
physicality is only in bursts, though. It's not like a long, strenuous thing like a farm worker. So I'm picking up tires and moving them around, and
Yeah.
busting nuts and bolts loose.
Busting nuts. You son of a bitch.
busting nuts.
All right,
Throwing
that
wrenches
ends.
at the neighbors.
That is the end of the stream. Aaron is out there busting nuts, y'all. Don't worry about it. All right, y'all. Hey, anyone got anything to say to the? None of you all fuckers like do anything on YouTube other than this kind of thing, right?
Not yet.
That's
I'm
about
working
it.
on it.
Yeah, I knew that for you, Aaron. But all right, so none of y'all got anything to promote. So now we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. Carlito, give everyone a low key movie recommendation.
Low key. Any genre or just
Yeah, just hit them. Something to watch on Sunday.
something to watch on Sunday? Go to AA Ron, and I'm gonna look up the title of this one that I'm thinking of. I can't think of the title.
Hey, Ron, the man that doesn't watch movies for the last 9 years. Give me a low-key movie that's not on people's radars that they should be checking out.
Not out of radars.
Not on the radar.
Oh, not on the radar. Okay, okay. I would say Rurouni Kenshin live action.
Fucking hell. All right.
Nice.
No, not
All right.
nice.
I got mine. Found it.
All right, what is it, Carlito?
It's called Vengeance. I believe it's on Netflix.
I love Vengeance.
You seen it?
No, as
No.
an act, I love Vengeance.
Well, I guess yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. So
He
the guy
wronged
that
me.
was the bad guy in Logan is in it, and then Ryan from The Office is in it. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, right on.
It's different. It's different.
What's it about?
It's about this New Yorker, Ryan, who goes to Texas, and some hilarity and mystery and humility ensues. That's all I'm gonna say, without spoiling anything.
Oh, it's from New York, so there's a lot of humility to be learned.
Exactly, especially in a place like Texas for a city boy.
All right, and Aaron, I dismissed your movie immediately. What's your movie about?
Rurouni Kenshin is about a wandering samurai that gave up killing and now uses his sword to protect the people around him.
Hell yeah.
It takes place in the 1880s, I think.
Oh, so it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. All right then. All right, now I asked y'all a question. Now I'm going to give you guys my low-key movie recommendation. I'm glad you all stayed on this long just to hear this movie. You guys, why did my cam flip around? Whatever, that doesn't matter. But I'm going to give you guys my recommendation for a movie that y'all should check out. It might even change your guys' lives. It's available on